Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Boys Play Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, I'm muted
Yep.
in Discord, but not on stream. We're good. Don't worry. So last week we began our Blake. Excuse me. Last week we began our adventures in Saltmarsh during the middle of a holiday called Richfest. The group was celebrating at a local tavern known as the Wicker Goat, downing some drinks and swapping stories with the other members of the bar. During a revelry, one of the local fishermen, a man named Herman Rowley, decided to get a posse together and investigate the old haunted house. The group, looking for adventure, decided that this seemed like a great opportunity and followed through. So, the drunk Herman first took the town through a tour as kind of the introduction to the new folks, and also as an attempt to kind of brag to the citizens that he was going to go deal with this haunted house. But he also was drunk and forgot the way a little bit. So they finally started heading out towards the city and made it to the haunted house. On the way there, the posse that was with them started slowly dwindling, and by the time they got to the house, there was nobody remaining but Herman, who then sobered up enough to also turn tail and run. Our local druid tried to entangle him and failed, and he ran away anyways. So the group entered the house and explored a little bit and went directly into the cellar because they noticed a path of tracks leading there. In the cellar, they found some rot grubs that they dispatched quickly and went into a room and found the smugglers. They fought a few smugglers and then started exploring their den to find a barred room with the word danger scrawled on the side of the door. They removed the bar and threw the bandit they had captured into the room, only to find the skeletons awaken. They started fighting the skeletons, and the session ended with the invisible door glowing blue and then blasting off its hinges and flinging against the far wall. And that's where we'll pick back up. So we stopped right at the start of the skeleton's turn. But before we do that, I'd like everybody except Craig to make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus. Oof.
Put Red Bull in his coffee this morning. He's hearing colors, boys.
Yep.
All right, so everybody except Blake, who is somehow completely oblivious, can hear a series of footsteps followed by the creaky front door opening and slamming behind him with a bunch of dust dropping from the ceiling. Dropping from the wood floor as if somebody just either entered or left the house. You're not 100% sure on that aspect, but it's, from the first floor.
Okay. I'll hear that faint door closing.
No, I didn't.
Well, I guess it could be my imagination.
Must be. I didn't hear anything.
All right. So I guess with that, the skeletons are going to just run up and attack the nearest thing to them. So the first one here that was already beside this poor bandit who was downed and then slapped awake and then healed and then thrown into this room. So they're going to make a short sword attack against them. And then the third one is going to make the attack against Sigvald? Yeah, Sigvald. Yep. All right. So does 13 hit you, Sigvald?
Nope.
And I don't remember what the scout's armor class is. All right. The scout hits the fucking dirt again.
Rip.
And that's it for the skeleton's turn, because you guys destroyed the other half of them. So, Colton, you are up.
All right. Bobson's gonna shuffle up to here, not be able to see anything. And just be like,
Logan is holding a candle that should give you light.
just line of sight. I can
Ah.
only see into like here.
Yeah.
So he's just going to like tap on Gringus's shoulders and be like, "Excuse me, young man. I will be making my way by you in the next 6 seconds." And that's it.
All
That's
right.
my turn.
Wendell, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna be like, "What's going on in here?" And walk up to the door and go, "Oh."
Oh.
I will cast Mind Sliver on this one here.
And that is an intelligence save.
Yeah.
They should not be rolling with advantage, but does a 16 save? Yeah.
It does. And let's see, how much movement did I use? 15. So then I will retreat back to here and be like, "Oh, those skeletons." Guys, there's skeletons in that room. And that's my turn.
All right. So next up is, well, the person who blew the door off the hinges. And out from that room runs a guy who looks like, if I can pop up his picture.
That's pretty spooky.
Yeah, he looks really cool. I think.
Yep.
Does that show?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, there he is.
So he's yeah, he looks like that. He's wearing, tattered robes, has a little knapsack at his side. He's kind of radiant with that same bluish energy that blew the door off the hinges.
I like how he magicked himself a wispy beard.
Yeah, that's my favorite
Yeah.
part of him, honestly.
We committed.
Sorry, I gotta find where.
You know, what I just realized who Blake's character sounds like. He sounds like John Herbert from Family Guy.
Who?
That's his name, right?
Herbert,
The
the
pedophile
pedophile.
Yeah.
Oh.
pervert.
Oh, Herbert, that guy. That was definitely not intentional.
That's what you sound like, kind.
All right, so the mystic symbols on this guy's robes are also kind of glowing in that faint blue light that blew the door off the hinges. And as it walks in its room, it raises a finger, traces an arcane symbol into the air, and speaks. Secrets found and lost, then found again. Your paltry minds cannot fathom. And that's all he says. And then he digs in his little knapsack and lobs acid at, well, the only two people he can see, which is Sigvald and Gore.
I call him a dig for not making that rhyme. Said
Dude,
comprehend would have worked.
Did he say poultry mines?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
I need to make sure I actually have that entered right. Yeah, so I guess, it's the double roll. So the first one is Sigvald, and then the second one is Gore.
That
I
misses
probably
me.
got hit.
All right, so you take that damage.
God damn, I think he's dead.
All right, you take 5 damage,
Oof.
and that's his turn. Richard, you're up.
I'm going to take a step forward into the room. I'm going to see all that spiciness. And I'm going to create a bonfire under the guy in the middle.
Get him.
Under this skeleton here?
Yeah, the skeleton in the middle.
Yep, he fails. And takes the 7 damage.
And then I'm going to back out of the room. I think I had a bonus action option, so...
Alright, Gringus.
That's,
Gonna go take a look what's going on in here. Ah, yes. And I will hit this. Which one did Richard just hit?
He hit the middle one's looking rough, and there's a fire literally under his feet.
I will hit the left one. Can I use Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah.
What die is it right now?
I guess the bard isn't here to tell you what it is.
I'll quickly find it.
I think it's a D6.
Oh yeah, it's a
level one.
D6. That's right. Starts off super low.
Alright, yeah, a 16 hits, roll damage. For 7 slashing damage. Yeah, it looks like your sword was about as effective as you expected it to be.
That's it.
Alright, Gore, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move up beside Gringus. And I'm gonna attack the same skeleton he just hit.
Alright. Yeah, a 16 hits. Alright, and as you stab the skeleton, he just deanimates and crumbles into a pile on the ground.
And I'm gonna not want to get hit by poison, so I'm gonna... No, I'm not a bitch. I'm gonna stay in the room. But I will step back 1 space.
Alright,
And that's it.
Sigvald, you're up.
How's it hurting? But I don't think I'm getting out of here with him. Actually, don't I have a means of escaping if I want? As a monk? Or is that not till
I
later?
think you can do something with key points, which
Yeah,
you
I
don't
think I'm
have.
fucked for right now. Too early. So, since I'm stuck here without getting my ass beat, I'm just gonna punch this one in front of me.
Alright,
Ah,
a 9 misses.
12?
A 12 also misses.
God damn it. Now that's my turn.
Alright. Guys, what would Brett do?
He would probably viciously mock the alchemist, and then if he has bardic inspiration, use that on probably Sigvald.
Alright, that sounds good enough to me. He will, run in the room, viciously mock the alchemist. It is a DC 13 wisdom save.
He'd say something super witty right here.
Super witty.
He would call
the wit.
the standing bones a pile of bones.
All right, the alchemist fails his save and is noticeably sad because Brett hit him really hard with an insult, and he takes the 4 damage and has disadvantage on his next attack, I think.
Yeah. Got him right in the feels with that one.
Oh, probably made fun of his beard.
And then, yep, he'll give Logan his bardic inspiration in whatever flavor he gives people bardic inspiration, and he'll run back out of the room. And that's his turn. Good job, Brett.
Yay, Brett.
All right. So this skeleton that got a bonfire lit on him is going to run up and attack the big meaty dwarf. And the other one's going to...
Do you have to make or take damage if he starts his turn in it?
I don't know
Or end
is it
turn?
start or end his turn, Craig?
End
I'm
turn.
gonna
Okay.
go up and reread it here. Yeah, if it moves into it or ends its turn.
All right, let me put that campfire down so we
Well, I
know
guess-
it's there.
I guess I could have dragged that out too.
That's all right.
It's,
All right.
I got it here. There it is.
Why is it not?
All right, yeah, and they both are making short sword attacks. So the first one will be against Gringus, and the second one against Sigvald.
Where I die.
There's a 15 hit.
Yep.
Oof. Nice.
Jeez.
I don't know why these are all broken because they literally just work.
I just imagine every time this pops up, it's just the fucking the connecting to dial-up sound. But only that
My
character can
AC
hear
is
it.
15, so whatever that is.
Who wins on a tie? I never remember.
Meet or exceed is a hit or success.
So yeah, he hits.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep, you take 4 damage then.
I am dead.
Oh.
Dead or unconscious?
Unconscious. It
The
took me
skeleton
exactly to 0.
did not one-shot
Okay,
him.
good.
I'd have to have 2 health for 4 to
I don't know what the bardic inspiration symbol is either. It's a
We
wrench.
were using.
Oh, we were.
Okay, that works.
Were we using
We're
the
using
flag?
the flag, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we're using.
All right. Bobson, you're up.
Oh lordy,
All
here
right.
it comes.
Just picture the professor from Futurama. Every time I move, just like slippered feet, just shuffling. So I'm gonna shuffle into here. Whoops. And then I'm gonna see that there's a skeleton right in front of me. Be like, oh my. And I'm gonna start waggling my fingers as they crackle with energy and say, Arcana Stellum! And I'm gonna blast the alchemist with magic missile. All 3.
So he just takes 9 force damage, right? There's no save or anything. You just take the damage.
That's right.
True.
All right. Yeah, it looks like that damage definitely hit him. And he's still looking. He's looking okay.
Kendall Moss Tot, is that you? As I look at the skeleton right beside me and like rub my spectacles.
All right, Kendall Wasspot, it's your turn.
I just go, what? No, I'm Wendell. And I'm gonna look at the alchemist guy and just be like, oh man, he's scary. and cast Mind Sliver at him. So another saving throw for him. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he takes 2 damage.
All right. The next save he makes, he has to subtract a D4 from it before the end of my next turn.
All right.
And I'll just turn to the two behind me and be like, I think Sigvald's taking a nap. And that's my turn.
All right. So that brings it to the skeleton's turn, or the alchemist's turn. And he doesn't particularly like getting hit, so he's going to lob his acid at Bobson and Wendell, because he should be able to see Wendell in the door.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Bobson and then Wendell.
Yeah, that hits.
Holy crap, that misses.
Oh.
My AC is 11.
For 5 damage.
Well, I'm half health.
Oof.
And
Oh wait, he had a disadvantage
oh,
on his first attack.
right. So his first one was a 16 to hit
Still
then.
hits.
Yeah,
I also have 11 AC.
Yeah. Fair point.
All right. And then he's going to open his mouth as if he's about to say something and then just move. I tried to move him from the wrong square. I kind of just move back one so he's more in the center of the room, and that's his turn. Richard, you're up.
I'm gonna run back into the room. And I'm going to create another bonfire. But this time underneath the skeleton. The alchemist skeleton, if you will. Sorry.
Yeah. Which is a dex save. And he subtracts a d4 from it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, well, he fails without the d4.
And I'm helping.
And takes 5 fire damage. He's starting to look hurt. His robes are kind of singed and has some holes in them where the magic missiles hit. His bones look less bony. I don't know.
His magic beard's not as long.
Yeah, that's a good one. The blue's kind of fading to a bit of a white.
Oh,
And I'm going to use my bonus action to teabag Sigvald.
Oh,
he bought you a drink, man.
yeah. All right. Gringus, you're up.
Gringus is gonna say, "Hang in there, Sigvald. I'll be by in the next round when we're out of here." And I'm just gonna swing at the skeleton in front of me. No, the glaive.
Yeah.
Nice.
17 hits for 4 damage.
I get to reroll that.
For 7 damage. As you just slam your glaive through the skeleton and you cleave him in twigs. And he's dead. He falls to the ground unanimated.
The dead glaive away.
That's it for me.
All right. And I guess one thing, now that you guys have all kind of been in the room a bit and have been fighting skeletons, you notice that their ribs appear to be dipped in gold, like their rib bones.
Money.
And all right, Gore, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna sneak past Bobson here, and I'm gonna start attacking the alchemist.
All right. A 12 hits. For 5 damage.
Wow, that damage.
Oof.
All right, yeah.
And that's it.
You stab him and rip another hole kind of through his robes, and that's it. Sigvald,
1.
you're up. Oh, I believe death saves are 10, 9 and
10 or
up, aren't they?
higher.
10
10
or higher.
10 or up, yeah.
All right, you succeed your first death save.
Yay.
All right, what would Brett do this time? I think he might heal.
I think he's here.
Yeah, I think
All
it's here
right,
now.
Brett, what would you do this time?
He would unmute his mic first.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
That does sound like a good first step.
Yep. Brad.
He's struggling. Oh, we can hear him throw his headset.
Yep. All right, he will run in the room. Actually, I don't think he needs to. You have healing word, right? Yeah. All right, so you get a.
The D4 plus spellcasting mod.
Yeah. Well, Brett is in roll 20, so I'll let him roll it. All right, you magically get healed from through the door, and you gain your 6 HP. I'm assuming Sigvald.
No, he's healing Bobson.
He's healing Bobson.
Oh, that feels good.
I just picture Bobson in a fucking massage parlor.
Probably a brothel, that old bugger.
Picture a lot of wrinkles.
Yes.
There he is.
Hey.
Sorry.
Oh,
And
there
he's
it
gone.
goes.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Oh, yep. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Oh, good
It's all
man.
good. All right, well.
So yeah, that's my turn, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you. Sorry, you still have Bardic Inspiration that you can use too if you would like. You
I
did
do.
use one when you were gone.
I might save it for I've only got one left, and I'll get a better feel for what's going on here, and then I'll decide the best way to use it.
All right, sounds good. So the skeleton's not very smart, and it's gonna attack the guy right in front of him again.
I would be prone.
Ouch.
Oh, that's fucking Brett's character sheet. Prone's what? Advantage on attacking?
Yeah. Advantage within 5 feet.
F.
Yeah, for the chat, boys.
And I already know my links are broken for some reason. Alright, this time he kind of short dicks the guy on the ground and only hits for 2.
Thank
Nice.
God.
And that's the last skeleton, so Bobson, you're up.
2 can throw acid as I step just to the side here. And I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Ooh.
Got magic.
Alakazam, kazoo.
Just straight out of his syphilis-infected wang.
So I'm assuming the line's like the middle. Oh, it doesn't stay on the ground. So just the skeleton has to make a dex save.
Yep.
All right. Well, he fails the dex save and gets splashed in acid. So now at the start of its turn, it'll take 2d4 damage.
Yes.
All right.
And I will use the rest of my movement to shuffle out the door. That's it.
This skeleton is gonna try to punch you.
All right, I didn't even see him, so yep.
No.
Ugh,
Oh
Ooh,
God!
why
that
doesn't
hit me.
Gerbeck get these rolls? For 1 damage.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
Eat it, old man.
And Richard's a dick.
I'd say he's still a little drunk. Cut him some slack. All right, Wendell, you're up.
I'm gonna step into the room and look at this skeleton here and be like, "Leave the old time!" And cast Mind Sliver on him.
And peek your mic.
Oh, I said leave the old timer alone. And then cast Mind Sliver on the skeleton. The one that took the opportunity attack at him.
Yep. Which is an int save. For 4. So yeah, he takes 3 damage.
Oh yeah.
And well, his brain looks like it would hurt if he had a brain. I guess skeletons probably do. I don't know. All right, is that your
Alright.
turn?
I'll move back 1 step, and that's my turn.
All right, that's the alchemist's turn. So
comes.
here what comes?
The total party wipe.
He's gonna cast Fireball.
Yep, he's casting a fireball. Oh, max
Augers,
damage.
he takes 8 damage.
Nice.
Oh, that's why I can't damage him, because of fucking campfire. All right. So on his turn, he's gonna kind of meander forward slowly. And he's gonna use the same thing that blasted the door off the hinges.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna cast Arcane Explosion. So everybody in a 5 foot around him has to make a dex save.
Suckers.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Including the skeleton that he's beside.
I'm going to use
Yeah,
my inspiration
including the
on
skeleton that he's beside. You are right.
But just for my clarification, so I was unfortunately late. An undead alchemist seems to have come out through another door.
Yeah, so that door
Yeah.
that at the end of the last session that blasted off its hinges, this guy walked through the door. And he looks like this. Nope. Oh, that's why I can't find a sheet, because I have it open.
I got the handout here.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
what he looks like. And his runes on his robe were kind of glowing a blue that seemed to be getting fainter and fainter every time he gets hit. At this point, they're pretty faint.
Gotcha.
So Craig and Gore are the only. Oh, and the skeleton take, well, not a lot of damage. What?
Was there a space there?
There must have been. Yeah, you only take 2 damage, but you also get pushed back 2 feet. 5 feet.
I'm guessing I just hit the wall.
Well, you didn't take the damage, so you don't move. You kind of resisted it,
Completely
and
dodged.
yeah,
What's this orange square I got pushed into?
you're entangled.
Shit.
Although, is entangled concentration? Because technically you'd have to roll to drop it. I don't remember if it is or not.
I would have dropped it when I cast Campfire.
All right, okay, that's fair enough. All right, so there's no entangle there. And yeah, that's the alchemist's turn. Richard, you're up.
Well, that wasn't very nice. I'm going to create bonfire.
Oh my god. The bonfire. Alright, an 11.
Burn, baby, burn.
Alright. As he has a bonfire hastily built below him or summit, I don't, however you flavor it, he kind of burns up and his bones all disintegrate into that same blue smoke that you got, or the blue light, and he just kind of vaporizes into the air. And the skeleton is no more.
You did it, Richard!
Time to cook up some smokies.
You're up, Gringus. There's still one more skeleton who does not deanimate when he dies.
Ouch. That's it for me.
Alright. Gore. A 13 just hits for 8 piercing damage. Alright, yeah, this skeleton is looking as rough as a skeleton can look. I don't know how to describe a damaged skeleton, but he's pretty hurt.
That's it for me.
Alright, Sigvald.
Alright, well, I stand back up, crack my neck and knuckles, and come to beat the shit out of this thing. Come on.
Alright, the your 15 bonus punch hits. Yeah. You just punch this thing into dust. You get to feel like if this guy wasn't almost dead, that even at full health that would have killed him. That you just punched him into the next dimension. And that's it for combat.
We did it!
Yay.
Everybody come sit around the fire now and warm up.
Oh, you just cooked our person alive,
Not true.
the bandit.
Oh, yeah, technically. Well, the bandit's dead.
Yeah, but
Didn't
if she was
matter.
unconscious, now she's for sure dead, I think, with that damage.
Yeah, that last skeleton was not attacking to keep her alive. So, yeah, she is dead.
Well, I guess this place was haunted after all.
Yeah, that was scary.
It's not often you see no offense to the locals here, the back type people's superstition come in to actually be true.
I mean, those weren't just very skinny bandits.
Maybe at one time.
I'm gonna look through the door up here that the guy burst through. Anything in there?
So you cooked the chick and you cooked the alchemist?
Yep.
Alright then.
Alright, yeah, the door is not on its hinges anymore. And there's a whole room back there.
I'm expecting the skeleton's golden bones.
Alright, so amongst all the skeletons, where the fuck is their treasure listed? It's apparently just not listed. But yeah, upon each of the skeletons, you notice that they have each of them have 2 ribs that are kind of coated in gold.
Can I take them?
Yeah, you could definitely break the bones off and take the golden bones.
What about the alchemists? Is the fire still raging, or has it died out?
That's up to Richard.
Oh, I mean, if you want the campfire to disappear, we can make it disappear. Until then, I'm just gonna...
well, I was just wondering if there was anything not yet burnt that could possibly be from evidence of what might have transpired here. This fellow seems to be a little bit different from the rest.
I guess I'll move my campfire up into the corner here.
All right. So, upon searching the skeletal alchemist, you notice that the robes that he had on were tattered at best when he came out to attack you guys. And through all the fire and acid and whatever else, they're pretty much kind of been ripped to nothing. But in the pile of kind of dust and char, you find the magic sack that he had on him, that he was pulling his acid out of, is sitting there, as well as a very shiny looking rock.
Did I grab the rock or did I just see the rock?
That's up to you. Did you grab the items, or are you just looking through the pile of stuff?
I think I would have, if I saw a rock above the Philosopher's Stone, I'd start reach towards it and then stop. This is rather disconcerting. We were told that the purveyor of this mansion was once trying to discover immortality through a rock of some sort, a Philosopher's Stone, correct? All I could guess that perhaps the rock, the stone, did not exactly work as intended. I would be quite worried to touch this here.
I'm going to come up and say, I've heard some different rumors, and I would suggest not touching it. And I'm going to grab my net, and I'm going to try and net it.
All right, you pick up a shiny rock and a net. Brett, did you take the satchel that was laying there, or is that still in the ground and now also in the net?
I would have probably taken the satchel.
All right.
And I'd start looking through that.
So when you open the satchel to look through, it's empty.
You found a fucking bag of holding, didn't you?
This is an empty bag. It's must be useless. Although, would I know bag of holdings? I guess with all of my reading and stuff like that.
Probably. I don't know. Are bag of holdings identifiable, or is it just an enchanted
bag? If you identify
bag?
it, you know it's.
Yeah, I mean, but like, could you pick it up and just being familiar with bags of holding know that it is?
A bag of holding is an uncommon magic item.
I guess put something in it. If it doesn't just sit in the bottom of the bag easily in reach, it's probably.
Yeah, you would definitely know of bag of holdings.
Okay. I guess I would put take a coin and just toss a coin in there, and then open it up and see what happened.
All right. Yeah. You watch the coin fall in, and when you open it up, you don't see a coin.
Well, this seems to be a novel enchantment. You there,
Do any of you fellows happen to have a pearl and an owl feather?
I look at my dozens of trinkets. Do I have anything that he's describing? Probably not.
I need quite a valuable pearl.
Well, I don't have anything that you may be looking for.
Oh, sorry.
I can ritual cast detect magic on it if you guys would like to wait 10 minutes to find out.
Yeah, might as well.
Sure.
What was that noise we heard upstairs?
What noise?
Even Bobson heard.
You heard that too? You must have quite acute hearing.
I was in the room and I also heard it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I think Brett wasn't here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a quick perception check, Brett. because I forgot to roll it for you. All right, about, when the combat started here, you seen a bit of dust fall from the floor and heard somebody thump down the thump across the floor, then heard a door, the creak open and slam shut.
On the floor above us.
Yeah, on the floor above you. Like pretty much directly above where you guys were standing is where you would have even seen the dust.
Gotcha.
That's what they were talking about.
Sounded like someone was fleeing.
Yep.
I don't think we could tell the direction, could we?
Not obviously, but you could reason a pretty good guess based on the order of the sound.
Maybe we should pocket this bag for now and go check out what that noise was.
Yes, I could hold onto it for us. Yeah. That's it in my backpack.
Sure, I completely trust you.
Yeah, that sounds about like what I would do.
There.
Before
Like that one.
I want to give this table a quick glance.
All right. So yeah, I guess as you guys all kind of walk into that room, you see a workbench which runs down the wall, which is this, and it's littered with powders and liquids and some chemical, what we would have set up in 10th grade science kind of thing. Just the beakers and Bunsen burners-esque stuff set up along that wall. There is a table against the south wall, forming the L shape with the desk, that has an open book on the table. There is also a candlestick with an unlit candle, and this kind of a variety of miscellaneous items that, even in the dim light, well, I guess it's not dim light because Logan has the candle still, I'm assuming.
Yep.
It looks like there's a set of items that are just glistening with gold. One of those items
straight for the book.
does look like a human skull.
Does it look like he's painting these things?
I'm going to ignore the noises, and I'm going to move towards the golden skull and the rest of the gold.
Yeah, so as you guys are kind of looking and figuring out if he's painting them or what, so you do find a golden human skull, a golden apple, a golden rose, and a set of 5 golden balance weights.
Taking the rose.
Also strewn about the table, you guys find fucking math, 85 gold pieces strewn about the desk and the alchemy station. There is also a I guess Brett, you said you ran up to the book.
Yep, I would be.
All right.
I'd probably look at the other stuff briefly and then pick up the book and start reading it.
Okay, so the book, the title, so it was sitting open on the desk as if the skeleton was reading it before you guys interrupted him. And the title of this book is Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone, and there's no authors on the book. The book is written in common, but just through reading it, it's kind of above your head. You can't quite understand it. You're reading the words, but it's kind of going in one ear and out the other.
Gotcha. I'd toss that in my backpack too.
Does anyone by chance have a jeweler's kit?
Yep.
Would you be able to tell if this is real gold or not?
That'd be more jeweling or smithing.
I mean, jewelers, they work with gold and such too, don't they?
Yeah, I'd say you could make a...
Well, I got both kits anyways.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, you could make an intelligence check with either. think that would be more. Yeah, that makes sense.
Just out of curiosity, did anything happen to my net when I netted it? With the
No,
stone?
you just picked up a rock and you're holding it in a net.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So upon looking at the golden ribs and these golden objects and the coins, yeah, they're, as far as you can tell, are completely real gold.
That's real, all right.
That's real. How are we divvying up these 85 coins, you said, Brighton?
Yeah, I think 84, because it's evenly divisible by 7.
84.
But upon inspecting those 3 items on the desk, so the coins you gather are just that, they're gold coins. But 4 items on the desk, they're definitely gold, but they don't look like they were items turned to gold. They appear more that they were items crafted to be gold.
He's melting down the coins and pretending to make these.
He's a fraud.
Well, maybe we should
Did the alchemist's skeleton, did it have gold on its bones at all either too, or?
I don't believe so. Actually, yeah. One of his ribs will be dipped in gold as well, or two of his ribs.
His teeth. He had a mad gold girl.
No, it's just normal teeth. He's not that cool.
Richard's convinced it's not real magic anymore. He's gonna grab the stone.
All right. Yeah, you grab the stone and I mean you. Let me check something real quick.
He turns to gold.
No, you grab the stone and it feels very smooth in your hands, and it's very it's very shiny. It does nothing happens when you grab it other than it just feels really smooth.
Okay, I'm going to give it back to Calendol. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Here
Oh,
you go.
just call me Callan. It's
All right,
a little
Callan.
easier to say.
I think this was a false myth I heard, and I'm just going to drop it in your hand.
I'll see that you look okay, and I will hold on to it.
Wow, that rock is really shining.
Yep, I'm taking some.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
me
like-
too.
How heavy is this rock?
Payday.
It's like a pound. It's a pretty small rock.
While they're in there, I'm gonna be like, Oi, Sir Bobson,
Yes, youngin'.
did the crew check this room?
I don't believe so.
And I will go inspect this desk.
All right. Quickly, one more thing, Richard. While you were over here handing Calendal the stone, you notice that there's a drawer that's been unopened.
I suggest checking out that drawer as I drop the stone and walk away.
And look at us, and like just watch you walk away instead of opening the drawer yourself, and just kind of give you like a little bit of a squinty eye as I open the drawer myself, kind of confused.
All right. In the drawer, you find a book.
I will pick that up and start reading it.
It is what you can gather is the alchemist's spell book from when he was alive. And reading through it, it contains dancing lights, comprehend languages, tensor's floating disk, and shatter.
This is almost reading draconic to me. I kind of turn around and I go and look for the other magic user, arcane magic user, just knowing how spellbooks work.
Look at the book
You
and say,
there,
it's
Watson.
not draconic at all.
Yes.
I believe you might be able to make a better use of this out of any of us here. And I had him the spellbook.
Thank you. I will have to read this when we get back to the inn.
And are any of you proficient in alchemist supplies by chance?
I am.
All right. So while you were in that room as well, you would have also noticed while looking at that table that, from what you can gather from the alchemist supply that is set up there, it's worth a bit of money.
Ooh.
If you want to disassemble it and carry it with you.
How much weight is that?
How much does an alchemist kit weigh?
I don't know.
We will say 5 pounds for now. Yeah,
Well,
all right. Five's about right because it's not quite an alchemist kit, I think.
If you all would care to
That'll
take a
suit me.
short little break, weight would not be an issue.
So, what do you have planned there, old timer?
I would need a short rest to be able to work my magics, but I could conjure a floating disc.
I got it. And do we want to check out the guy making noise upstairs before we rest?
Well, while all this was going on, Gringus here was investigating this room. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna check
or
the
the
desk
desk.
in this cupboard-looking thing.
All right. So give me an investigation check for the desk.
Whoops.
Are they the same check? Because if they are, we'll just take the first roll.
I think they are.
No.
No Mason's wisdom.
All right. Yeah. So on the desk, you find, if I can read, the books Logan already took. Yeah, you don't really find anything of interest on the desk, but you do find a box under the desk with a bullseye lantern.
I think Sigvald already took that as well.
I don't think he took it. I think he just also noticed it.
Yeah. I did not take it.
Well, I'll take it.
All right. Want to give me another investigation check when you kind of inspect the lantern a bit? All right. Upon kind of looking at the lantern while you're taking it, you do gather that it's used, but pretty infrequently.
Used, but pretty infrequently.
Yeah. So
all right.
A few days a week you could gather. And then you're also checking the wardrobe. All right. So inside the wardrobe, you find exactly one thing. It's completely empty other than that. And it's just a kind of the whole wardrobe it takes up, and it's basically a floor-length oilskin coat.
An oilskin coat. What is that?
I have no idea.
Google.
It's
Here we
like
go.
it's like treated oiled leather that's like waterproof.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just a really fancy-looking 1%er coat. And upon the coat, you notice that there is dozens of pockets.
Would I know if leather was expensive?
Being a
Or if this
blacksmith,
coat
you would
was-
likely know that the leather has some value.
And I noticed that it has a lot of pockets.
Yeah. Oh, and you'd also notice that it is trimmed in a nice green silk. It's
I
a
would
very
like to
nice looking coat.
I'd like to check the pockets and take it with me.
All right, give me an investigation check. All the pockets are empty.
All right. I'm gonna just sling it over my shoulder and bring it out in the hallway with the guys.
Who got the books from last session? Logan, I know, got them, but I think he gave one to Richard and kept the other two?
Yeah.
All right, I forgot.
I have the erotic poetry and treatise on Ayush.
Right, and
I
then
don't think I got any books last session, did I? What book did you give me?
he gave you
I gave you the logbook.
Yeah, the logbook about the tides.
Okay, I'll add that. I missed that. Tides. Okay.
Oh, and actually, while you were getting the lantern out of that box, Catelyn, you also find that there is 12 candles, a flint and steel, and a piece of parchment that kind of details a kind of Morse code system.
It details like the letters or what?
Yeah, so it has a series of, well, I'll give you exactly what's phrased on it. I will just copy paste it into Roll20 chat. That's what's written on the parchment.
Ah. So they're smugglers just like she told us.
Mystery resolved.
Do you tell us what you found?
Yep.
Alright. We could signal the ship in if we want to fuck with the rest of the smugglers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, this
I can do it.
does not say anything about from where they make the signals. I would have to have a view of the ocean, so certainly not this basement.
Yeah, I wasn't suggesting standing here to do it.
Well, I didn't hear a suggestion as to where.
Yeah, because we're not doing it right now. We want to find out the guy running around upstairs.
Then why bring it up?
Just an idea for later on.
I'm just also throwing out ideas.
Why bring it up if we're not doing it?
I
I
was
walk
just
out of the room.
responding to you.
Yeah. Wendell's already bored of this nonsense.
All right.
I'm gonna go over to the trap door that I think it was Richard found earlier.
Hold on, Wendell. One more thing.
Which trapdoor?
Oh, I was hoping that Sigvald and Bobson would have that conversation, like while we're looking around for like another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Bobson nodded off mid-conversation.
As he does. What am I holding on to?
Just
These
one more
nuts.
thing. Check.
Wendell waits for about 3 seconds and then starts heading up the stairs.
Why?
All right.
Bye.
So Catelyn, give me an investigation check, assuming you're searching the door or the bookshelf.
Well-
Brett's at the door, or fuck, Blake. All right. You kind of poke around the bookshelf, and you don't really find anything.
Is this one book actually just obviously sticking out like that?
No, it's just
Alright
art.
then.
I honestly did not realize there was a bookshelf there either. I probably would have also been scrounging for that as well. That's okay.
I'm assuming the trapdoor is further up than 3 foot 2 inches. So I'm just standing there like, can someone taller help me?
Yeah, let me... So, again, once you get within 5 feet of that trapdoor, you hear somebody yell from upstairs, "Welcome, fools. Welcome to your deaths. Ha 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 ha." And I guess since you know what's there, I'm not going to get you guys to do the wisdom save because that sucks.
I think I hear it this time.
Yeah, you heard it.
Oh, okay.
It's literally like coming from right above you.
I just shout up to the trapdoor, just, "Hi!"
The Mike
Holy
Peak Messiah.
Son of a bitch.
performance.
Yep. I said, "I'm Wendell, who are you?"
You get no answer.
Alright, Wendell upsees. I'm gonna lift him up to the trapdoor.
This is what it's like being tall.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, I open the trapdoor. If I can, with my fucking 3 strength score.
Yeah, the trapdoor just, well, it doesn't budge, but
Gore just pushes you through and it flips the gate up.
were you pulling or pushing, Wendell?
Pushing.
Yeah, well, give me a strength check.
Oh, this will be good.
-3.
All right. So the trapdoor wiggles a little bit, and that's it.
Alright, with me standing right here, do I notice on whether or not it's push or pull?
Yeah, you could see that it kind of pushed up, and there was something on top of it, is kind of what it looked like.
I put Wendell down, and I'm just gonna reach up, because I could probably touch like 10 feet up. And I'm gonna try and push the door open.
All right. Yeah, give me a strength check.
You got this, man.
God!
Oh!
All of my strength rolls have been terrible.
You push a little bit harder, and the door opens a little bit more, and you hear something kind of move above it, but you can't quite get the door open. You think one more good heave will probably get it open, though.
More good heave it is, then.
I'll try and help him by being encouraging.
All right. Here, give me another strength check with advantage, because the weakling's helping you. Oh.
Holy!
All right.
These muscles are just for show. All right, I'm gonna rage. No, I'm just kidding.
No, the door. Thankfully, from just the jostling of it, you kind of push what was above it out of the way, and the trapdoor flings open. And you hear kind of like a thud as something falls over on the other side.
I give him a thumbs up.
I pick Wendell up and throw him up into the room.
And I guess Craig, as you walk over there, you notice a kind of a more worn in area of the dirt that's going to exactly the bookshelf that Gringus was checking.
I'm going to check the bookshelf.
I would have, like I said, I would have been over there. I just didn't know that was there or not, too.
Yeah,
I
it
just thought
is
it
a bookshelf
didn't.
there. It just doesn't have the very obvious book to pull on book.
Okay, are there any books on it, or is it just empty?
Let me see for sure. There is no books on it. It is a barren bookshelf.
Oh, I see. Then I probably would have been over there. Never mind then.
I'm going to pull the bookshelf off the wall. I'm just going to throw it on the ground.
All right, give me a strength check. All right, the bookshelf, when you pull on it, doesn't fall down like you'd expect, but it swings kind of open as if it were on a hinge.
At this point, I'd probably be up in the trapdoor with Wendell. So I'm no longer down here.
Yep.
Hey, Magoos, come down here. I found a passage.
Now, did I hear that is the question.
I definitely didn't.
All right, so you guys going upstairs to figure out what's happening, or going through the secret door that I definitely should have described better.
Well, for now, me and Wendell are searching the room up here.
Yep. Well, you're searching. I'm kind of just looking around at stuff and being like, wow, that's neat.
All right, what about Sigvald and Bobson? What are you two doing?
Since they got the door open.
Where did everybody go?
Well, we're upstanding. I probably would have seen the bookshelf guys, so.
Yeah, you would have
I'll
seen
go
the bookshelf guys as well as the people climbing up the trapdoor from where both you are standing.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd go upstairs just yet with this new development. I'll have to take a look.
All right, well, we'll jump to the two upstairs guys first. Nice, now we get two battle maps to jump between. All right, so you guys come out of right there.
I'm just gonna move up here, out of the way.
Yeah, I'll just move you guys off to the sad side. Well, I guess you probably still want to see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what these for, nerds.
Here, we'll put you all in
You
a
can
big
see on
stack,
screen.
and there you go. Yeah. So you guys come up into this room. I will describe it once I figure out which room it is. All right. It's a pretty barren room. There's a pile of garbage down over here. A door with a few windows that you can tell leads outside onto like a little patio. And that's all you really see. You notice, I guess, give me a... No, you never mind. Yeah, that's kind of all that's in this room.
Well, while we were up here, if I saw nothing, I probably would have pulled my bracelet out of my backpack, put it back on, and waited for everyone else to come up here, even though they're not coming.
There's a door here and here, you said?
Yeah, this is a door, and yeah, there's the door here that you can kind of tell from the patio window that it goes outside.
All right, I'm going to open the door here.
Well, I better follow Wendell.
All right, let me delete the door, and you guys both have dark vision, right?
Nope. I've got
I
my...
do.
Oh, you got your
Candle
light
going,
though.
though.
Can you?
Or my
How
light
far
cantrip.
can you see? Oh, you can see all the way. So yeah, you kind of see into a hallway, and with what you can tell over here is the entranceway. From you can kind of gather that from the stairs and how you've traversed in this house.
It looks like the way we came from, if we had just turned left instead.
Yeah.
Well, what now, little one?
Oh, there's another door here. I open this door.
Oh my god.
All right. At this point, Mitch, I will say, since you were kind of near the trap door, you hear the kind of creaking of the bookshelf door as they open it. But yeah, there is a door here and here. If Wendell's running through them.
Sounds like something's going on down there. Maybe we should go back.
Okay. I'll start heading back.
All right. Were you opening the top door?
Yeah.
All right. I will say you kind of start opening it, and then he pulls you back. So you do, see another room that's also, well, empty of visible creatures. This room was once a writing room or a study. Against the wall under the window sits a large wooden writing desk, partially broken and riddled with damp rot. There are 3 drawers on each side of the desk and a large central drawer. The latter is closed, but the others are all open, and 2 of them have been forced open. And then Mitch pulls you back. So I'm assuming you kind of go with them downstairs to help the others?
Yeah.
Thank God.
I just look very confused as to the braveness of this little one.
He is definitely very brave.
But I say nothing. So, what was that noise down here?
It was just what Richard was doing with the door. He creaked it open and then made a kind of a bang against the wall as it opened.
Yeah, I think he was asking us.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't asking shit. Just throw out shit on the floor.
I was asking what the noise was down here when me and Wendell came back down.
I just point
Oh,
to the
hey, there's
fucked
a
up
hole in the
bookshelf.
wall.
Yes. Looks like this is where we go next. Hey, old man, are you coming?
Yes, I'm just not as spry as I used to be. Hold up.
I'll wait here for you. Or do you need help?
I'm coming. Just don't worry about me.
Are you still carrying around that candelabra, Logan?
Yep.
All right. I'll bring it with you. Can you move this thing here under you?
Oh, now I can, yeah.
Nice. All right. That's your little light that's with you.
Okay.
And start following the rest of the guys into this hallway.
So nothing happens to fucking
What do I see
Richard.
here?
So here, I'll go and...
Because the line of sight's kind of goofy here.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't fully see down the stairs, I don't think.
Let me check the dynamic lighting, because maybe I fucked it. I don't know why it's doing that, but there's no dynamic lighting there, and yeah, you can definitely just see down the stairs.
Okay, I'm going to start walking down the stairs.
All right, so as you're walking, even the floors of those stairs, like the flat periods, they're all noticeably sloped. Maybe let me explain before walking all the way.
Okay, I'll go back.
So yeah, all from where you can see, all the caves, the flat floors are kind of sloped in this direction.
We're still going downwards.
Yeah. Like, it's not a huge slope, but it's a noticeable slope. As you guys enter this kind of area, the air's noticeably moister. It kind of seems like that bookshelf was sealed decently well and kept the climates pretty different.
Could I check the, is there anything extra I could gain from the stone further? With my dwarven stone man trait?
Yeah, you can make me a history check.
Plus 2
I
more.
wonder if this is where they were smuggling in contraband, taking in from elsewhere.
Yeah, from, I guess, inspecting the walls, you notice that this passage here at one point was a natural cave that they've then constructed a more stairwell that leads into this passage. So this is a kind of constructed passage, but as you look towards this, it's no longer constructed. It's just a natural cave. Yeah, that's really all you notice additionally. It's kind of a shoddy construction.
Well, what do you guys see down there?
Wendell's walked underneath Sigvald's legs while he's just standing there.
As Richard glances around, the floor is kind of wet, but there is definitely matting that's laid along the floor that's where people kind of walk to keep their grip because it is rocky.
All right, I'm gonna keep walking along that path.
All right. I guess as you enter here, this tile, you should be able to. Do you not have dark vision?
Yeah, I can see up to here.
I don't think you have dark vision. Oh yeah, you don't have dark vision, so you can just see the torch line. So yeah, I guess, yeah, as you get there, nothing happens, but you do notice that there's another cave that goes this way. And I guess when you were at the door, sorry, I kind of assumed you had dark vision. You did notice another cave that kind of goes this way as well.
Wait, who can all see in the door?
I
Just
can.
me?
I can.
Oh, I did not notice that tunnel to the back, or I wouldn't have fully went that way.
My bad. There is like a torch that's crudely affixed to the wall here, and you could tell that there was light coming from this way, if you guys can see those pings. But yeah, you did notice a path this way and this way, kind of right where you guys came in.
Okay, I'll point out two different pathways before I take the path to the right.
All right, which path do you guys continue down?
You going in there, Calendar?
I start going this way.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, sir.
What do you see down there?
I guess Catelyn and Sigvald, as you guys step there, you notice a similarly dressed bandit to what you noticed before down here, but she does not seem to notice you.
Well, I would turn around to the group and put my finger to my lips.
If Wendell tries to go past me, I grab his shoulder. Just 'cause I don't know if he noticed.
I definitely did not, so you grab him like, what?
I go, shh, bandits.
Oh. And then I like clam up.
Bandage? Bandage what?
How good is your hearing, old man, that you heard that from there? I whispered to this dink.
All right. That scout does not seem to notice you. She was seemingly not paying a lot of attention.
Well, Gringus, you want to lead the charge? I'm still kind of hurt and I don't want to be first in.
Wait a minute, I might have an idea. I'm gonna walk a little bit forward. A little bit more, because I can't see anything.
If you're going one more tile, you need to roll stealth check.
Alright, that's as far as I was gonna go anyways, because I can see the token now. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion over in this area, or like maybe like right there.
Like right beside them?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to make it an audio sound that just is whispers akin to run away.
All right. Can you click Minor Illusion for me?
Okay.
All right. How loud was your whisper? Like anything within a 5-foot thing could hear it?
Only she would be able to hear it.
All right.
I guess if there's someone right there, they would hear it.
Yeah. That scout gets scared and runs this way.
I just look back at Sigvald and give him a thumbs up. She ran away.
Give him a thumbs up.
And then I start walking.
All right.
Alright. I'll move up, but
Yeah.
I'm going to stay behind Gringus.
All right, everybody roll initiative. As Wendell just walks right up. Let me get my roller though and clear.
Ooh, Bobson. Second nat 1 initiative of the night.
Taking a nap back here.
Fuck, where'd their character sheet go? Holy moly. Scuffed DM. Alright.
It's
Not
got too
bad.
many monitors, you can't even keep up.
Yep, I got the 4 going. Although it's the one screen that's killing me, not the 4 monitors. All right. So Richard, it's really quick to act, somehow immediately sensing that there's danger. What do you do?
His spidey sense.
I guess Gore's also a 20, so he could go first if he wants.
Are you muted there, Craig?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Am I sensing danger, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you sense something's amiss. I mean, maybe Wendell yelled back. Just
I could have said something like, "Oh, she didn't run far. Hi."
I'll go up here. I will see somebody's foot right here. And I'm going to light it on fire.
all right.
He pulled his foot back.
Yep. So you slap a campfire down, and then I think they take no damage if they save. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
How most cantrips work.
So you have a campfire sitting there.
And I will bonus action do nothing.
This map is tight, but I will say this: you can sit in these tiles. It's like, the whole thing's maybe 8 feet wide, so even though it looks squishy, you could fit.
Yeah.
That's my turn anyways.
All right, Mitch, you're up.
I am going to actually step here. I see someone down here. Well, this might be really fucking stupid, but I'm going to engage. Way down here.
All right, you just
Wait. I forgot I'm using a lance, so I don't want to go all the way up.
all right.
Oh, I'm gonna try and stab this bitch.
Yeah, 23 hit for 11 damage. All right. So she kind of ran away from what you can guess is the whisper, and she's kind of bow drawn looking this direction, and you just come and stab her right in the back.
I'm gonna yell and be like, I got the cut off down here.
She kind of like falls over from that stab and does not look very healthy. All right. So is that your turn?
With the rest of my movement, I'm gonna back up another 5 feet.
All right. So on the scout's turn, this one, I didn't give them vision. Fuck. All right, yeah, this one is gonna turn and fire her longbow at you. She gets up from the lance stab and just unleashes 2 arrows at you.
Second one hits.
All right, I'm gonna guess this is fucking broken again. Oh, it's not. Yeah, she cranks you for 9.
Like it.
Wow.
And then she's gonna run away, because that's what she does.
Still
Still holding on down here.
Was she 2 spaces?
Two spaces away from him.
Yeah, she's 15 feet.
Doesn't he get opportunity attack?
He backed up, I think.
Yeah.
And then the other one was going to go and swing at Wendell. Although, wait, can you make 2? Yeah, never mind. All right. Yeah, and she's going to swing her longsword at Wendell, or short sword.
Oh. That hits.
All right.
That doesn't somehow.
Hopefully that damage works. Oh, for 4 damage.
How?
All right, and yeah, that's their turn. Gringus.
Go for the one that's running.
All right, 16 hits, roll damage. All right, as you bring your glaive through her, she just big slash right across the stomach, and she falls over, not moving.
He's a glaive thrower.
All right, Sigvald.
Well, you said that was legal standing terrain?
Yep.
Bring my candle up. Let's bonfire, dude. The other one's dead.
Yep, the
So,
other one's dead.
see if I
and-
can hit something.
All right, hit him with your punches. A 13 hits.
Yay.
All right, that first punch, the 10 does not hit.
Alright.
Yeah, she kind of eats the right hook to the face. Definitely looks like she could have enjoyed not eating that hook, but is still standing. Is that your turn? I think yeah. All right, Kalendal, you're up.
We'll go follow or step here.
Oh, so as you step there,
Oh,
sorry, I did not have this open for some reason. You kind of hear like a loud squish peel from the ceiling and drop down onto you. Can you make a dex save?
oof. Oh, God.
All right. You very quickly dodge out of a way as a kind of carpet of green slime falls to the ground and splats beside you.
Careful, everyone. We've got goopies hanging about here.
Oh, yes, the classic goopies.
And I'm gonna look up at the ceiling and see. Can I see any more up on the ceiling at all?
Yeah, you notice that there's one more very, very clear patch of green right here, right beside
I
Gore.
will, for my action, I will cast a giant red, or not a giant. Well, I guess pretty big red, like a 1 foot red block arrow pointing up towards where the where the slime is, right there.
All
Just
right.
get people to look up if they see it. And I will step over.
Oh, like an illusion?
Yeah, minor.
Ah, all right. Yep. And that's the only slime you can see.
That's my turn. I can't see anything else, and I'm not charging ahead of Gore.
All right, Wendell, you're up.
All right. I will look at the scout who just stabbed me and go, "That hurt," and cast Mind Sliver.
All right. An int save. All right, yeah, they fail and kind of wince in pain and take 2 damage. That fucking candle under. With that, this person's kind of looking like they were better off before.
All right. That's my turn.
All right, Bobson.
Did somebody say doobies?
Hell yeah, brother.
Friends, you stay away from drugs. Where is everybody?
No.
And he's just going to wander over to about here and not see anybody except Calendal, but he went the wrong way.
All right. Back up to you, Richard. If I can find my button.
Richard still only sees the one person in front of him.
Yep. Yeah, you watched Gringus charge in there and slash the other one in half.
I'm just gonna magically slide my bonfire over under this guy now.
All right, they'll make
It's
their
not even
deck
here.
save
It's
and
gonna just casually slide over.
they'll make their deck save and kind of just like spread their legs wide when they see that coming and it doesn't hit them. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's nope, I'm gonna burst into the far side of the room.
All right, she's gonna take a short swing at you.
Okay.
And miss as she was distracted trying to straddle the bonfire. All right, Gore, you're up.
All right. Wait, where is she?
She's under the bonfire.
Okay. I would have went right here then, and I'll make a lance attack at her.
All right. 19 hits. Roll damage. All right. As you kind of run into the room and... All right, I'm going to move this fucking torch. And you stab into her, and as she's focused kind of on the people in front of her here, and she just kind of goes limp at the end of your lance.
My lance back to me, and I'm going to put my foot on her back and just push her off.
All right, yeah, she just slides off to the ground dead.
And was that everyone?
We should be quiet. There might be more around.
Yep. At a quick glance around, you don't see anybody else here.
I'm gonna check the body I killed.
All right, you find a long sword, a long bow, and you get the feeling that any money that was on her was likely in the container in the other room. And you also find about 10 arrows. I guess now that you guys are in this room, I'll describe both of them. So this cave over here is just it's pretty slick looking. There's definitely like a layer of carpets kind of on the ground to hopefully stabilize people as they walk through so they don't slip on the rocks. And it is tilted in this direction. Like all of these rooms are kind of tilted that way. And then in this room, it's just a natural looking cavern, about 25 feet in diameter. And there's a little fire, not fire. It's like a pile of chairs kind of around here that it looks like kind of a makeshift rock table that they would maybe use to play cards. And that's really all you see in these two rooms.
Are there any cards on the rock table?
No, it does not look like they were currently playing cards.
Sadness.
So they weren't playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, it kind of looks like the one was just like sitting here relaxing and not paying any attention and did not notice you at all somehow. And the other one was similar, is kind of just like sitting against a rock. All right, yeah, so that's this encounter.
Well, I'm gonna have a look along the walls, make sure I'm not missing anything as I walk out.
Yeah, as you kind of look at the walls, you don't really see anything. It just looks like a natural cave.
Sorry,
and-
are we out of initiative?
Yeah, we are.
Whoops.
Hold up, Logan. As you enter here, I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative again.
For fuck's sakes.
My God, it's gonna take me 4 turns just to walk there.
All right. Did I clear the order? No, I probably fucking didn't. Did I?
I don't think it matters if we're on the same map. It should overwrite.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second. This area's a pain in my ass. I completely understand now why you guys just roll initiative for the group of similar enemies. Alright, that's 1.
I don't think you cleared your order yet, right?
I left the scout in there.
I mean, I still have my 20 from last time.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah, you should be able to just re-roll. I think it'll overwrite.
Okay.
We'll find out.
I'm probably gonna go down in 1.
It did. It overrid it.
All right, I think everybody's initiative's right. I think Colton's right in that it resets. Ooh, and the hobgoblin. And there's 1 more. One day I'll know how to DM. All right. I think everybody's in there now. All right. So Richard, I'll let you go first in front of that other 21.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sense danger again and not actually see anything.
Yep, you somehow just magically you get the feeling that some guy just seen Logan walk into a room.
Okay, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna see another set of legs off in the distance. And without hesitation, I'm gonna create another bonfire.
All right. So yeah, I'll just move your old bonfire so we don't have to have a million assets.
Yeah.
And I'll get
Guy's nuts. Roasting on an open fire.
Right underneath this guy.
That's roasting on an open fire.
All right. So he passes the dex save as he somehow was ready. And I guess as you turn the corner, I'll describe the guy you see. So yeah, so you see a medium-sized goblinoid standing there, kind of that was ready. It seems like he knew you guys were coming and he has his weapons drawn. And then kind of at the back behind some barrels, you see this guy. Yeah, I don't have art for him. You just see him standing back there.
That might be the scariest enemy I've ever seen in my life.
Drew.
But I believe I do have a description for him, if I can find it in the book.
He's the barrel king. He's just a larger barrel behind little ones.
Oh my god. It mentions his name like a million times in this chapter. You'd think there'd be a description.
You get to make them up now.
Yep. All right.
I patch it.
He is definitely pretty gangly. He looks rather well dressed, even though he's in this dank cave. And he has a pretty smug look to him. He's wearing kind of a similar oilskin coat to as what you found, Catelyn, with the green trim and the just a full kind of blackish leather. And he has a shaved head and piercing green eyes. All right. Man, I guess that's all you really see. You see a bunch of barrels that are kind of unmarked from this distance. All right, so the hobgoblin is going to, I think he can make a longbow attack. Yeah, he is going to, well, make a longbow attack at the first person he's seen. Which is Sigvald. A 17. It will not let me roll damage. Nice. Yeah, you take 7 points of damage.
Oof.
I guess as Gore, you see an arrow kind of come out of from around the corner and just knock Sigvald right to the ground.
This looks like a place that I do not want to go.
And that's it for his turn. Brett, you're up next. Oh, he is going to move one far because he doesn't want to stand on top of an open fire.
Fair.
Out of all my friends, which ones seem to be the least damaged, other than Sigvald? Because I can't do anything about that at this point.
The least damaged?
Like, or I guess like, how much? How are you looking, Gore?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Like less
Yeah.
than 25%.
Okay.
Yeah. Gore's looking pretty rough. Sigvald definitely has seen better days. Bobson looking like he's pretty old. Somehow older. Yeah, it looks like pretty much you and Gringus are the only ones that are relatively unscathed. And I will say that most of these tiles I'm okay with you like standing in, just because there's a lot of you and it's not fun to play in a 5x5 hallway.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go too far into that either. I think I will. Kind of yell down the way. Gringus, I believe we'll be needing your manly, girthy assistance. And give Gringus some inspiration here because I think I'm guessing a lot of other people are going to be backing off here.
Gringus is filled with pride.
I mean broad-shouldered. I didn't mean like that's whichever you want to take it. That's the way that we'll play it. And I will hold a vicious mockery, and I'll stand actually here and hold a vicious mockery for if I see a person come out the door there.
All right. Sigvald, give me another death save.
Oof.
Oof.
Failure.
Yeah, that's a failure.
Out of spell slots and bardic inspiration.
Yeah, brother.
Yep.
Level 1.
Remember that short rest someone suggested? That would
Yeah.
have been nice.
What happened with that?
Yes, indeed.
All right.
You are idiots.
So the bandit, who you guys can't see at all yet, does some things, and that's his turn. And then this is a lit passage, so the other member, if I can find his fucking character sheet. Holy shit, I need more monitors. He is going to what's the range on this? Yeah, he is going to move to prepare for the people coming and do something that you guys can't quite see. And
Not
that's it.
ominous at all.
All right, Bobson, you're up.
I literally can't get through to anywhere without colliding into people.
You can run through people, and like this tile, for example, like you could stand on, even though it's half rocky.
Like right in front of Calendal.
Right in front of Wendell. Like you could stand here, You could, get past your friends pretty easily. Like, it's not a tight enough corridor, and you guys aren't like all wearing, big heavy armor, and yeah, you can push past your boys. Although it might jank your vision.
Go up to here. Like, can I move on the diagonal through people, I guess?
Yep.
I still can't see anybody, so I do nothing.
All right. Gore, you're up.
Well, I'm going to run up to Sigvald, and I'm going to try and either pick him up or drag him to this space right here.
All right. Yeah, I'll say you can just do that. I guess, Sigvald, are you willing?
Do I have a choice? I'm knocked the fuck out.
No.
So I'm probably
you can move him pretty easily. You're a big man, and sure. Yep.
Okay, so Logan, you're now in the space that I am in. So that's gonna be my action, hey?
Yep.
How many feet of movement was that? Just 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna move right back to the space I was in.
All right.
And end my turn because, yeah, I can't attack.
Gringus.
Alright, you'll hear some really heavy, non-dexterous footsteps sprinting up the hallway.
Cling, clang, cling.
Someone call for my girth.
I just point to the bard behind me.
Now where the fuck was I? Yeah, I dash up to here, I guess. That's it for me.
All right. Wendell, you're up.
You move like a magnificent stallion, Gringus.
Go 1, 2, 3. And see Buddy here. And be like, leave my friend alone! And cast Mind Sliver.
On the guy
On
out front here?
This guy here, yeah.
Apparently a camping. All right, and that one time I'll remember that's an int save. All right, yeah, he fails the slave, takes 5 damage.
Okay. Let me... That... Weird.
And
Sorry.
has disadvantage on his next attack.
No. That's vicious mockery.
Yeah, minus D4 on his next save.
Sorry, hang on. My roll 20's being derpy as all hell here. I was gonna check a feature. There we go. Okay. I can't end in the same space. Could I occupy the same space as Sigvald here?
Yeah, you're small enough and he's laying on the ground. I'll say you can.
All right, I head over there, and that's my turn.
All right, Richard of the Yellow Sea.
Seeing that this hobgoblin is now mind slivered, I'm gonna sprint up. Can I grapple with my net?
I think that's how nets work, right? 5 feet of range and the target's like restrained.
Something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to the hobgoblin. I'm gonna toss my net at him.
All right. Is it a to hit or is it like a dex save?
It's a attack roll.
All right. Well, a 13 does not hit him.
Oof.
You
God
kind of
damn it.
throw your net, and he just slaps it away.
Well, it's too late now. I'm up here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not my turn.
All right. So it is the hobgoblin's turn, who sees the guy that just ran at him and will make a longsword attack against you.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Richard.
For 2 damage.
Oh.
That is much luck.
Parlay.
All right. So you throw the net up at him, and he kind of bats it away with his sword and then goes for the stab, but is a bit off balance from the net and just barely grazes you. And he will kind of stand there trying to block the way as best he can. Kalendal, you're up.
I will step up to here. See, that's the hobgoblin right there.
That is correct, yep.
We'll call out, your face is shan't worth sunburning, and cast vicious mockery.
All right.
Minus a D4.
It's a charisma save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Won't matter.
That's
Oh, even with a 13? Oh, yeah, you save on a tie, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Rip.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't realize he was baned. And I'll kind of look around and a tactical retreat may not be the worst idea.
If you knew he was baned, would that have changed what you did?
No,
Okay.
not one bit. That is literally all I have left to do.
All right. Sigvald, give me another death save. Oh.
Not a 1.
You know what? Yeah.
All right. So you cling on to life. And that's it. All right. So next up is some guy you can't see, who I'm gonna make an int check with, and they are retarded. So they're gonna run here, take damage from your fire that they didn't see. So you wanna roll the bonfire damage for me, Craig? Because I think if they enter it, they take damage, right? Oh, it's a dex save.
If they enter it or end their turn.
That's right.
Turn. So he may take it twice if he ends his turn there.
All right, so he runs in, kind of realizes there's fire, stamps about it, and then doesn't take the damage. And then kind of yells, leave us, and then shoots a crossbow at you with disadvantage because he's firing over his big friend. So a 9.
It's a miss.
I guess that would actually technically be half cover and give you 2 AC. Whatever. Disadvantage. All right. And then, yeah, now that he's failed the fire roll, he's going to move back, realizing it's there, and end his turn. And then next up, the friendly neighborhood red orb's going to kind of move back over here and says, yes, leave us. And then he's going to fire a ray of frost at Richard.
That's a tie. that hits. Tie hits.
Yep.
I hope that I can click it. Come on, for fuck's sake.
Is Hobgoblin Buddy giving Richard half
Oh yeah,
cover?
you have +2 AC because you also get half cover from the big hobgoblin standing in the way.
Then no, that doesn't hit.
All right, that's okay. Cool. And says
I have 14 AC.
he yells at his hobgoblin a word. Fuck. 1 second. Well, I guess it won't matter. I'll interrupt the turn order for the yell when I find it in the book. Bobson, you're up.
Sigvald, get up. This is no time for napping. Ignis! And I point at the red fellow and I cast fire.
All right. I will say that, given that he's having half cover, he'd also have the half cover standing behind his friend.
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah.
But since nobody wanted to take a short rest, that's literally all I can do.
A 10 unfortunately misses as the fireball kind of wings by him, and the force from the wind kind of buffles his skirt or his big coat a little bit, and he yells back, "Better luck next time. I just changed voices."
Thank you. Please don't hurt me.
All right. And then, yeah, on his turn, he would have just yelled at his hobgoblin attack. In common.
Yeah.
I think I speak that language.
Oh, I don't.
All right. Gore, you're up.
All right. I'm going to start waltzing up here. And on my way, I'm going to slip my beads into my pocket. And I'm going to rage.
Hey.
And I'm going to attack this guy right here with my lance.
All right. A 13 unfortunately misses as he kind of just bats it away with his shield.
All right, I'm going to move down here and hope that there's not someone around the corner to fuck me in the ass.
All right. Yeah, you kind of just see a boxed up passage that is definitely passable, but it looks like it would take a little bit longer to move there. And yeah, nothing else happens.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, Gringus.
Alright, I'm gonna... No, that one's flat and dumb looking. I'll be attacking this.
All right.
Dink.
Hopefully.
A 17 misses as he also parries it.
Bardic Inspiration.
All right. Yeah. A 21 definitely hits as you remember some pointers Kilvius told you.
Who the hell was that?
Or not fucking Kilvius. I'm used to the other bard. Kalendal.
Fuck that guy.
As the hobgoblin goes to parry your glaive away with the shield, he kind of swings out too early and you just slice right through his arm. And he kind of holds it in pain and just falls over.
Autumn.
I only have one movement left. Oh no, this was 4.
Level 1.
That's it for me.
All right, Wendell, you're up.
All
seeing Sigvald's taking a nap, I'm gonna kind of like jostle him a bit and go, "Hey, wake up!" And I'm gonna roll a medicine check to try and stabilize him, and I'll use my last charge of foreknowledge for advantage.
All right. Give me a medicine check with advantage.
12.
I don't know if a 12 actually works.
I think the DC's 10. Unless you wanted to change it.
No, that sounds good to me. All right, as you kind of give Sigvald a few slaps, and he kind of stabilizes, and I think that brings him up with 1 HP.
He's just stable.
Or he just doesn't have to make
anymore.
throws, right?
Yeah, he's still unconscious.
Heal if you've got the healer feat.
I see.
Medicine kit.
So yeah, you give him a few slaps, and you kind of like find a tiny pool of water in the corner from the cave that's slanted the other direction, and he seems to be better. His breathing kind of stabilizes a bit, and it's not as much of a shocked breath.
He's still not awake, so I just go, good enough. And go to here and see what everyone else is doing. I'd be like,
all right.
Oh, shit.
Good job, Wendell, because I definitely saw that.
I give Gore a thumbs up.
All right.
My turn.
Good work. Richard, you're up.
What's this guy doing?
Right now he's like reloading his crossbow.
Okay, I'm gonna move his my campfire underneath him.
All right, he'll make his dex save. Oh my god.
God damn.
I almost feel bad. What's that, Craig?
He's hell dexterous.
Yeah, this bandit just it's straddling as these fires appear. And
yeah.
I'm
gonna get really spooked out about how spicy he is and take a few steps back, and yeah.
All right.
It's my turn.
That's the hobgoblin's turn, who is dead. So, Kalendal.
Sorry, I've been having some computer issues here. I'm going to come up here.
So I guess just in case you missed it with the computer Discord issues, Logan is stabilized.
Yeah.
Yes, I did catch that.
Okay.
Anything happened to that hobgoblin, or did I just lose
Oh,
sight
he
of him?
dead.
Hobgoblin's dead?
Yeah, Gringus came up and finished him. Sliced his hand right off.
Okay.
How handy.
Step here. There's a buddy over there.
Yep. Assuming incoming wisdom save. I think his Discord derped again, but I can only guess that's the only spell he can cast.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. It's not just Discord. My whole fucking computer just seems to be overloading, and all I have is open as Chrome and Discord right now. So I might have to get a reboot or something.
Sorry. Let me find his stat block with his wisdom save. For fuck's sakes. Why can't Gerbeck roll good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, he seems to not be. He's not phased by your insults.
This bandit is the actual final boss.
He's used to getting bullied.
All right. So I think that's your turn. Unless you're moving more with the computer issues.
Sigvald.
All right. Yeah. I don't think Sigvald can do anything, right?
No.
I'm just here.
But he's not dead, and that's what's important.
He's having a good old nap. A little short rest.
Yep.
All right. Cool. So yeah, this bandit, he's gonna dip out and just take a long sword, or his crossbow attack at the person he just watched cut off his friend's hand. It's not really his friend, but all right, a 6.
Close.
All right, and he's gonna kind of duck back around the other side of the cave so he's not on the fire.
Can I take an opportunity attack?
I technically yes, because this wall would block his vision, I think, or block your vision of him. So yeah, I think so.
Damn.
A 12 actually does hit, so roll damage. All right, he very much regrets that, and there's a pretty big pile of blood standing where you sliced him. He's pretty hurt. All right, and Sandblay. On his turn, he's gonna kind of yell at you guys. Then so be it. Or I think that will go with his voice, and he will not fireball. He will magic missile though.
Ooh.
And he's gonna target I guess the three people that have kind of been doing the most damage. But he is gonna have to move up here to do that.
I didn't do anything. No, I did.
Well, you're conveniently standing there where I pinged.
True.
So, yeah, I think Matt. Oh, and it just auto hits. Fuck.
Yep.
Oh, nice. You all take 5 damage.
Wendell's not looking so good, boys.
Kilvius is down.
Yes.
Where'd
not
my
Kil-
token go?
Richard's down.
Your token should be right there still.
Oh.
See you.
Was Bobson one of the targets?
Bobson was not
Nope.
one of the targets.
Thank the Lord.
All right. Bobson, you're up.
All right. Step here. See a little bit of this guy.
Yep. Yeah.
And I started blasting. Ignis.
Yeah. A 22 hit. All right. As you kind of just see him, you launch out your fireball and it pierces him in the shoulder as he kind of spins back into the darkness. You get the feeling that the fireball killed him. And yeah, he's dead.
I just kind of like brush my hands together and look smugly at everybody else. And that's how you do it to youngins.
All right. Gore, you're up.
Excellent child, man. All right, sand ballot man. It's time to fight.
Sandbully will crush you. All right, 17 hits. Yep. Yeah, you definitely are. All right, for 13 damage. Yeah, that looked like it hurt him quite a bit as you drive your lance kind of just through him.
Well, this fight will be over sooner than I thought. And I end my journey.
All right, Gringus.
See, Gringus is feeling a little bit of pain. He grabs the front of his belt buckle and undoes a couple notches, and his gut instantly fills the space as he second wins. Oh, that's better. I've got your back.
Second win, just a fighter bonus action?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh!
Yeah, the 9 does not hit, unfortunately.
That's it for me.
Alright, Wendell. You're on the ground, right?
Nope.
No, that was Richard. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, it's me
Alright.
that's down.
For some reason, stream, you're here, right? Yeah. There was a token desync.
Hmm.
All right, yeah. Wendell, what do you do?
Did I notice Richard hit the floor?
You roll a perception check if you want, I guess.
This is gonna go well.
You heard a thud, but did not turn around to look.
All right. I'm going to limp up to here and cast Mind Sliver at Buddy Guy.
All right. He
Darn.
saves.
Holy, he's intelligence.
I see that it does nothing, and then I turn around and run over here.
All right. Richard, give me a death save. All right, you succeed in not dying.
For now.
Way to not die, Richard.
Thanks, brother.
The hobgoblin dead. All right, Kalendal.
I apologize. After my turn here, I am going to have to call her a night. I have to be up early tomorrow.
Oh, good man.
Hopefully we
I'm
can
out of here, guys. Good night. Good night,
Bye.
guys.
Later.
Night.
Good job tonight.
Thank you. Good job, DM.
Thanks, man. All right. So, Kalendal, you are up. But probably, maybe still having Discord issues? He's
not back in the
restarting
call
his
yet.
computer.
viciously
Yeah.
mock.
Yeah,
True.
he would definitely walk up a vicious mockery. If I can find it. And then he would probably step down, just so he's not in range. And then the other guy needs to make a wisdom save. Alright. He is pretty sad. If somebody wants to make up a clever mock, so be it. And takes 4 damage. Alright, Sigvald gets to do nothing because he's dead, but doesn't have to make throws. The bandit is dead, so Sandbullet.
Ballet's turn.
He's going to attempt to charm the person who just lanced him. I think.
Alright, I have advantage on this.
Yeah.
Save.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so he looks at you and says, Sandbullet would very much like for you guys to leave now.
My mother was an elf. I won't be charmed so easily.
And then he is visibly scared, and that's it. He doesn't move because he watched his friend get cleaved when moving away from them. All right, Bobson, you're up.
Alright, I am going to just like shuffle by Richard's corpse. Excuse me, pardon me. Eagerness.
All right, yeah, the 15 hits, roll damage. All right, you unleash a firebolt, and it hits him square in the chest, and he stumbles back a little bit and seems to still just be holding on.
Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry.
All right, Gore, you are up. Yeah, a 12 hits. It's a wizard. He does not have high AC. All right. How do you want to do this?
I want to pierce right through his heart into the wall and just pin him to the wall.
All right. Yeah, I'll just say that happens because that's cool. All right.
Another one bites the dust.
You guys have killed him.
Yay.
Aha. I knew we had it. And I'll raise my glaive up halfway towards Gore.
I'll touch tips.
So,
Now, about that small rest.
We should probably do it.
how does this guy work?
I was just gonna go deal with that. I'll try and stabilize him.
We could all take turns practicing medicine on him.
All right, we did say before that a 10 is good. So, yeah, you walk up and do the same splash water thing, and his breath kind of stabilizes, and he seems to be looking better.
All right, I'm gonna walk over there and pick Richard of the piss-colored sea up, and I'm gonna carry his ass back into this room because I think we should short rest in here.
Sounds
I'll go
good.
I'll go get Sigvald.
As it looks like I've stabilized 2 people, I just go, man, I should have been a doctor.
Indeed, little friend.
And I just waddle into this room, still like on my 1 hit point. I
You
just
have any
like
means
lay.
of healing these guys, or if they just stay unconscious.
I got nothing, man.
If they short rest while unconscious, do they get hit die?
That's how I would run it.
Yeah, I'd say
That
they
sounds good
would.
to me.
You know, they're stabilized. They've kind of resting, and they can hit die.
Right. While we're short resting, you see me go sit off in a corner somewhere, and I pull up my tattoo gun and I start tattooing myself.
I
And
rolled just enough to get myself back to full health.
Same.
Same.
Nice.
All right. So I guess while you guys are short resting, I'd like you all to make perception checks.
Where did my token go?
It should be in the middle of that room. I wiggled it.
Oh, it like disappeared, and then when I asked about it, it just reappeared from like off screen. It was weird.
So I guess I'll roll Craig's hit dice. Logan, oh my god, that's unfortunate.
Oof.
Sorry, what I missed, guys?
So you guys killed, I guess this guy's not actually there. You finally managed to kill the wizard that was attacking you guys. Mitch ran his lance straight through his heart after a few well-placed slashes and a nice firebolt. And you guys kind of moved all the bodies into this room and are taking a short rest.
Yeah.
Is anyone looking at me while I'm tattooing myself?
Yep.
I would be, if I saw it.
You'll be seeing that I'll be tattooing onto my right arm, and I'll just be making 3 small lines on it, like numbers, along with the many others that I have.
Keeping some sort of score, I see.
You could say that.
All right. Richard did roll hit dice, and I rolled an 8 for him, so he's back to full as well.
Nice.
All right. Sorry, you're on my DM number. So as you guys kind of walk in this room and are looking around through, just waiting, resting up, you get a good look at this room. This cavern, like the passage leading to it, is well lit by torches held in simple iron brackets around the walls. You see 5 bolts of cloth stacked against the wall, and 8 caskets that are unmarked, kind of dotted here, as you can see.
Casks or
Caskets.
caskets? Oh my
Or
god.
no, sorry, casks. I mixed up the two.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
barrels.
Thank god.
There you go, Gringus.
Richard
Time to roll out the barrel.
isn't here, but Richard would recognize these goods as kind of, well, the silk for sure from Saltmarsh. And he isn't 100% sure on the barrels since they're unmarked, but he'd wager that these are smuggled goods from Saltmarsh. All right. So I guess with the perception checks, Richard would just hear this. The caves are quiet, but you do kind of faintly hear waves splashing in and receding from, this direction. Gore, Wendell, Bobson, and Richard all hear this. And Brett, if he rolls a perception check and is above a 12. But he was rebooting, so he missed the roll, which is fine.
So our long rest is done, right? I mean, our short rest?
Yeah, you guys kind of sit in there and heal up and lick your wounds a little bit. Nothing interesting really happens.
I will be checking the
I
barrel.
would have been checking the caskets. Caskets. A little
Casks?
bit. Sorry if I missed casks. Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that was my fault. I think I read them as caskets and then agreed when Catelyn asked.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was cutting in and out again. I'm not sure why my computer's shit in the bed right now.
That's all right. Yeah, so I guess as you go to the caskets, you kind of give them a little bit of like a jostle, and the casks, you give them a little bit of a wiggle, and you hear some fluid sloshing about inside them. They're pretty full. You then kind of pop the top off, which is easy enough to do, and it's filled with alcohol.
Do I have any cups?
There would
Wendell-
be some in the room up here.
I dump my water skin on the ground.
Same.
Fill it with ale.
I take it around to everybody and give them a good swig.
It is brandy. I'll take a big swig of brandy from one of them. Anybody that wants to.
Hell yeah. Actually, alcohol's a blood thinner. I can't. It'll mess with my ink. So better not.
You do you, man.
And is that every
Bobson would
nice
take
barrel?
a swig.
Yeah, you walk around to all the other barrels and kind of give them a little bit of a jostle, and you also hear liquid in all of them.
Yeah, I'd have a sip.
Would we know the cost of these barrels?
You could gather that about a keg of brandy is roughly 5 gold if you could find someone to buy it.
A whole keg?
It's not the best brandy.
What about this silk
Oh,
up there?
I lied. It's actually 10 gold. The silk, though, I don't know if any of you guys would be familiar enough with to really gauge a value, but you could tell it's definitely valuable given that, that oilskin coat you found was laden in silk to make it look more valuable.
Anyone have use for these?
Nope.
No, not really.
Sorry, what was it?
What did you say?
There's 5 bolts of what appear to be valuable silk.
Oh.
Although Craig does recognize them as from a Saltmarsh retailer. So you're guessing that all of the goods in this room are smuggled.
Well, are these actually as big as they look?
No, you guys could definitely carry those out if you wanted.
I couldn't.
Yeah, Wendell couldn't.
I'm gonna start stashing them away then.
I probably could not either.
Well, while I'm standing over here by the guy pierced to the wall, I'm gonna search him.
All right. You walk up over to him, and you find a. Well, give me an investigation check.
Yep.
All right. Well, you find a pipe that it looks like he was just smoking before this all happened.
I pulled out and tested and see what he was smoking.
It's just some unflavored tobacco.
This reminds me of home. And then I throw it back down on his dead body. Well, he had nothing, guys.
Well, you seem like a trusty enough fellow, Snore, so...
Oh.
Hey, man.
And I guess this wouldn't be hard to find. You also notice kind of a book on the ground beside him. Looks like it kind of fell out of an inner pocket while he hit the wall.
But you're not very observant. What's that?
I look down
I'll
at
point
whatever
at
he
the book.
pointed out.
All right, you pick up a book, if I can find its fucking description. Oh, it does not have a description. It is just a untitled, unauthored book.
I'm gonna open it and see what language it's in.
It is common.
Alright, I'm gonna throw it at Bobson because he's the one that noticed it. Here, old man, catch.
I put my hands up way too late and it just smacks me in the face.
All right, it smacks you in the face and then just conveniently lands open in your hands.
Make a
Caught
death
it.
saving throw.
And then taking a glance through it, you find it's a spell book that contains a list of spells
Recollection.
I will send you after.
Very well.
And actually, I'm gonna pick this pipe up and pocket it.
I want to see what these bandit and the goblin had on them do.
All right, so you take a quick look through the bandit, and same thing as the last scout. It has a scimitar that it wasn't using, and a light crossbow, and you feel that any money that it had was probably back in the chests. The hobgoblin, however, is a bit more kitted out. You get the feeling that it was kind of like more of a hired hand, a bit tougher. So you find on him a long sword, a long bow with about 10 more arrows, a shield, and a very well put together set of chainmail.
By well put together, after inspecting it, being a blacksmith, what do I notice about it?
It seems to not be damaged as you would expect based on the hits he was taking. Almost as if magical.
Green, because I don't know if that'll fit you.
Yeah, I don't know how big a hobgoblin is.
Modifications.
Medium.
And even though the hobgoblin stat block says it's wearing chainmail, this is actually scale mail.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
I think it's chainmail,
Medium armor.
but Yeah, it's medium armor, but I think it has no like stealth penalties. Yeah, just add Hobgoblin Mariner's armor. Nope. Don't add that.
Oh,
Hobgoblin.
nice.
Hobgoblin scale mail. Reading's hard.
I don't know why, but I think that's magical.
I did describe it as magical.
Oh, that's why.
Yes.
I'll take it back to my shop. Have a look at it.
Well, if I could only find that pearl.
Well, luckily for you, my friend, we happen to live near a town that sells many different seaside trinkets and baubles. I'm sure we could find a pearl somewhere in town.
Yeah, you think back to what the fuck was the character's name now? The guy giving you the tour. Anybody remember? Herman, that's right. Yeah. You think back to when Herman was walking around giving you a tour, and he did point out a market that you could buy most things at. There's a wide variety of different vendors there.
Someone there selling owl feather.
Who?
What?
I'm sure we could find an owl feather somewhere if we looked hard enough.
Well, all right then.
All right, so yeah, what do you? I guess do we want to keep going to finish this off, or do we want to wait for next week with Craig being back?
I think we
I'll-
should call her there.
Yeah, I'm ready
Sounds
to
good to
call
me.
it.
All right,
Righteous.
says the adventurers lick their wounds and search around this little circular room that they're in. We will call it until next week.
Woo.
Not before voting for inspiration.
All right,
I'll give-
I'll go first. I'm going to
Yep.
give mine to Gore for the finishing blow and the revealing more backstory with the tattoos.
I will second that.
We get to last week.
I got it last week.
Yep,
Okay.
Bobson for
Yep.
sleeping.
I'd probably go with Gore as well. Tattoo thing was kind of cool.
I was gonna give mine to Gringus for his majestic run and,
Oh.
and taking his belt off.
Thanks.
That was
man.
pretty awesome.
I'm gonna give mine to either Sigvald or Wendell. Probably Sigvald for being knocked out the whole time.
Mine's going to Wendell for fearing her into the corner, then immediately walking into her.
So I think that's 3 for Gore, 2 for Wendell, 1 for Sigvald. All right, well,
I think so.
Yeah.
nobody in chat wants to vote. We'll give it to Gore.
Hey.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll continue this next Sunday at the same time, maybe a bit earlier. We'll discuss it the group, but 7:30, whatever time zone we're in now, because our province is stupid. And join us tomorrow to watch us continue doing things we probably shouldn't be doing in hell with our Descent into Avernus playthrough.
Yeah, and let's plug the YouTube channel so that Brighton has to upload some more videos.
You mean Catlin?
Oh,
Yeah,
Catelyn has to
Catelyn.
upload some more videos.
Yeah, we do have a YouTube channel as well, although it's definitely behind. I'll start uploading some more of the VODs. We have a few edited videos, but mostly that's just where we've been storing our VODs, since Twitch only allows 2 weeks.
So if you missed the start of Ghost of Saltmarsh or any of the other campaigns and want to get caught up, you can head on over there.
Except tomorrow when I upload them all. Alright, thanks guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Right.
See ya.
Wait, I don't have anybody to raid.
Shit.
What about our buddy